Okay, today's beer comes to us from the Heavy Seas Brewery, which is in Baltimore, Maryland. It's their signature beer. It's called Loose Cannon American Hop Cubed Ale. This is an American IPA. Don't let the name fool you. A 7.25% alcohol by volume. Called hop cubed due to its 3 pounds of hops per barrel. So a lot of hops in this beer. Only 45 IBUs, which is a little bit on the low end of the IPAs out there. But a very interesting story behind this brewery. It was founded by a guy named Hugh Sisson. Hugh Sisson was an aspiring actor who basically dreamed of going to New York City, being on Broadway, that kind of thing, until his dad basically gave him the keys of his brewery in Baltimore and said, "Here, don't mess it up. Here's the brewery," and he turned it into a brew pub. And he's also the founder of 2 other breweries called Clipper City. That's one of them. The other one, the name is skipping out on me, but he merged all 3 breweries. Here he had those 3, including Heavy Seas, and they're all basically sold now under the Heavy Seas name. I believe Clipper City merged just a couple of years ago, 2010. So everything that's created by Hugh Sisson and his brewery is under the Heavy Seas name now. This one uses a lot of hops. You got the Warrior, the Simcoe, the Palisade, and the Centennial. As far as the malts, you have two-row Caramalt as well as Munich. So we're going to open up Loose Cannon American Hop Cubed Ale. By the way, here is the logo. This is out of their Pirate Fleet of beers. This is, once again, their signature beer, a most famous one. And as we do with IPAs, we'll pour this one into a pint glass. And as we pour it in here, we'll see it's a rather lightish, oh, maybe not, maybe lightish to lighter dark kind of IPA, translucent, as you can see, with a nice frothy head on it. So this is one of the lighter ones. That might be the Centennial hops chiming in, as we'll see the head not really dissipating too much. Lots of fine particulates there. You might be able to make that out through the camera. Kind of wafting up at a pretty decent rate, not too rapid. Let's grab a whiff. Getting a West Coast scent on this one. I can definitely smell that Centennial hops, basically Founders kind of Centennial IPA reminiscent is this beer. Very citrusy, almost getting a little bit of a West Coast feel to this as well, almost a Green Flash West Coast IPA kind of smell to it, so that is a very good sign. The Simcoe, again, my favorite hop in an IPA is the Simcoe. I think it just makes it just a genuine awesome beer. And it's 7.25% alcohol. Let's give this a taste. Wow. I'm getting the Simcoe taste, a little bit of a subtle kind of hint of the Simcoe. Not too biting. Definitely a beer that you can have with pizza, a beer that you can have with ribs, a beer that you can have with anything barbecued, I would say. This is just a very nicely done, crisp IPA. I'll tell you what, this is probably one of my favorite East Coast ones that I've had in a while. First time I'm ever having anything by Heavy Seas. Just always a brewery that never really piqued my interest just reading about it. Not that I would pass up any beer, obviously, but I'm going to definitely probably try a little more of their offerings in the future, being how I'm not too far from Baltimore either. This is just a very well-crafted, finely done beer by Hugh Sisson and gang. I'm going to give this one a 9.5 out of 10, as a matter of fact.